Hi everybody, Cynthia here. I'm back with my Jingle Jangle Christmas series in July. And I am currently working on these tags. I have some greens here, poinsettia I put together. I cut out 2 bells, put some gems on them, some twine, some red ribbon, and the sentiment says, even the smallest bell can make a joyful jingle. And then on the back, I stamped to and from. So I thought I'd stop what I was doing and share this with you and put one together so you can see how I did it and show you some of the materials. So I'm using some of this Aunt Lydia's crochet thread, baker's cotton, twine, and this is red, green, and white. The ribbon that I'm using, I got at Hobby Lobby, and it's like this red sheer ribbon, red sheer wired ribbon, but I don't need the wire. So I'm just going to cut a piece, and then we'll go through and I'll show you how I pull the wire out. Also for the poinsettia, I have this small poinsettia die, and I've had it in my stash for a while, and it just cuts out these tiny little ones. Honestly, I don't remember who this one's by. And then I also was making some large poinsettias. There are a lot of poinsettia dies. You could just use any search engine you want, Google them, poinsettia die, and a ton will come up and who's selling what, and you can find them that way. The to and from that I stamped on the back came from this holiday jar stamp set from Paper Tray Ink, and I will post that below. The tag dies that I used were from this tag die set here, and this tag die set came with this set and a few others, and I purchased those from Amazon, and I will also post that below. And I used the largest one and then the second largest one, and I did pop off, like all of them have the holes already, and I just used my wire cutter, and I just kind of weaved it back and forth and popped it off because I didn't want the hole. I only wanted the hole in this one, not in this one. So like I said, I'll post that below. The sentiment, even the smallest bell can make a joyful jingle, came from this Stamping Bella set here. And it has, I'll be known for Christmas, sending love this Christmas and always. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. And I'm sure if you guys have watched the Elf, is it Elf? Elf movie? It's from that. Christmas presents come and go. Christmas memories last a lifetime. You can never have too much holiday spirit. And this is called a sentiment set. And I don't think it has another thing on it, but they usually have, like, there's a bunch of sentiment stamps they have there, so you can head over and check them out. And then the actual bell die and the greens here, I use this stamp set from Momenta, and I purchased this at Hobby Lobby. So those are the material. Oh, and this Home for Christmas, I got this from HSN in a kit, and I used some gems from this collection here. And then I also used from the Paper Studio, which is Hobby Lobby, this Holly Berry embossing folder, and then I embossed the green paper here. Okay, so I've already stamped out on my tag the to and from sentiment, and I'm just gonna flip it over and glue on the green tag. Now, it really won't matter if you get this set and you don't want to pull, you know, that hole where it cuts it off. If you didn't want to pull that off, that's fine, because I ended up covering it up anyway with the poinsettia, but I just pulled it off anyway. Okay, so I'm kind of rubbing to get the tag to adhere, but not too hard, because I want that embossing to still show through really well. And you could use just, they give you a bow in the stamp set and a star. You know, you could use that up top, but I love poinsettias, so I decided I wanted to use that instead. Okay, so now I have 2 of the greens already cut out and ready to go. And this one here I shortened, because when it hung on, it hung way off the tag, and I just wanted a little bit to hang off the tag, because this is kind of flimsy, and I didn't want, you know, it getting kind of ripped off. So I just cut a little piece off like that. And then I can use this later in something else, so I'm going to save it. And this one here, I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid glue. I'll get my tweezer here. And I'm going to use my rag just to kind of press it down and get any of the excess glue. What's really nice about this glue, I use art glitter glue, and you can get this at www.artglitterglue.com. You can order it from Amazon. They have it on eBay. There's a lot of different online stores that sell it, and if you get it, make sure you order the fine tip, especially for embellishments and things like this. It's so perfect because it does not pour out a lot of glue, and you can really use it on the fine little leaves and not have too much excess. Okay, don't want that to hang too much there. Okay. So I just kind of draped it to go around the green part of the tag here. Use my rag again. And I love it because it dries clear, so you don't have to worry. I'm going to get one of those poinsettias that I put together. And they took me quite a while. Oh my gosh. Because I've been cutting out like a ton of them. And then I started making the large ones. So I have a bunch of large ones on this tray, but I have them for upcoming projects. So I was just sitting and I thought, why not? If you're going to get the dies out, you might as well put a bunch together. So I'm going to add a piece of foam tape on the back for some dimension. That's a little too big there. So today at summer school marked 3 weeks that we're in. We have 3 more to go, and then we'll have a few days off, and we'll be starting, gosh, we'll be starting school up again. Holy moly. It's going a little too fast for me. Okay, so I put the poinsettia at the top, but I made sure my leaf was not anywhere near the hole, because that's where I'm going to hang the ribbon, which I'm going to do now. So for the ribbon, you can just push. If you push a little bit, you'll see that there's wire in here, and I'm just going to pull that out with my pliers. And I'm going to do that to this side. Just push back a little bit on the ribbon so you can see the wire, and then you can grab it and pull it out. The reason why I don't like using wired ribbon for tags is because the wire ends up poking out up here, and I don't like that look, so I usually end up taking it out. And the piece that I'm using measures about 6 inches. I could probably use less, but I like to have a little bit extra just in case I mess up. And I do mess up sometimes, like when I'm cutting the tops here, they don't get even, or I don't like it and I want to recut. It's better to have more than not enough. Oh, and this measures 7/8 of an inch, and you get 30 feet of it. And I got this on sale. It was $3.99, but I like to wait till the ribbon's on sale and then kind of stock up on the colors that I need. Okay, so I'm just going to put that there. I'm not adding any hot glue or anything to it because it's very sheer. You can see through it. So I'm just going to grab some of this twine and tie it around the top. And I do make a double knot just so that it stays secure, and then I'll create my ball. So I'm gonna knot it, and I pull it kind of snug, but not super tight. And I'm gonna knot it again, and I really pulled out too much twine, but okay, so I have a double knot there. Just cut off the excess and create a bow. Oh. And then I usually cut it off at the ends of the loops, here and here. And then I'm just going to cut at an angle for these two there. Okay, so our bow is on, our ribbon is on. Now we need to add the bells. And before I put any dimensional tape, I set my bell on here, and I want it to see exactly where I want it to hang it. And then this one's going to go behind. Okay, I kind of like that. Let me see if I can move this one this way, this one this way. Okay, I like that much better. So I'm going to pick it up with my tweezers, and then while they're together, I'm just going to fit in between and add some adhesive, and that way I know they're all set and ready to go. I don't have to try to reposition them. I'm going to flip them around and add some foam tape for dimension. And I'll put it right across those two so they stay nice and adhered together. I'll do the same thing here. This stuff is really sticky. Put little piece here. And then I'm just going to cut little pieces for the actual bell. And the gold cardstock I'm using, I also got that from HSN, and I will share that with you. It's the pearlescent cardstock, and it's majestic gold. Okay, let me push those down. I told my husband, get ready. I'm going to be crafting a lot this weekend, and I'm going to play my Christmas movies. I forgot about playing them last weekend. I was so excited to do it, and then I totally forgot. So I said, if you're in the art room with me, you're going to have to listen to him too. He loves Christmas movies. Just only usually around Christmas time. But he knows it's Jingle Jangle, a Christmas series in July for me. So, okay. This foam tape is very sticky. And I know it'll adhere well. But I'm just going to add a little bit of extra glue. Because here in South Florida, it is so humid. The humidity is crazy. And even though we run our air conditioners, a lot of the times, the embellishments that have, you know, the foam tape already on them, after a while, they lift up. And so I like to make sure it's definitely going to stay down where I put it. Push that in there. That's piece of that foam tape is sticking out. There we go. Okay, press down. And then my sentiment here, I'm just going to add some glue to this. And I'm gluing it to that gold cardstock. And now I just want to give it a trim. So I hope everybody who's watching, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you are all doing well and that you're going to have some time, maybe some crafty time this weekend, or time to just get out there and have some fun. Okay. Cut my little banner pieces on that. I'm going to add foam tape to the back. I love dimensional tags. And then I'm going to finish it off with one of my gold Jelly Roll pens. Okay, I'm going to use my tweezer for this. Just kind of hold it up, and I'm putting my sentiment across the bottom here. And where did I put that pen? Hopefully I did not put it back. Don't you hate when you use something and you have it right here and it's probably right in front of me and I can't see it? And I don't know if y'all can see it, but okay, let me see. I might have threw it back up in here. I have this barrel and it's full of like different gold. I have jelly rolls in here, all kinds of roller pens. And I thought I stuck it back up here, but I did not. Okay. Oh, there it is. Sorry, guys. I have different colored gold ones. Some are brighter, and this one matched this gold paper perfectly. And this is a gel writer. And all I'm going to do is make 3 little dots at the top of the sentiment here, and 3 at the bottom. Just to kind of add a little something something. And then I'm going to get out these gems. And I do put extra glue for my gems. So I'm going to put 2 gems on the bell and 1 gem on the poinsettia. Even though these have adhesive backing. Oh, I like to really make sure they're going to stay nice and glued on. Do you guys do that too, or is it just me? I know some of you probably maybe do the same thing. Because I've used the adhesive backs, and they have lifted on me after a while, and so now I don't trust any of them. And they probably lifted because the adhesive was old when I used them, but you never know. And I want these to last till Christmas. Okay, that's it, guys. That's how I made my Joyful Jingle gift tags. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care and happy crafting.